Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last part, we were questioning Eni Moron about, like, her sister's car. Alright, let's see here. My sister's new car was, like, a totally special model from England. And if you remember correctly, she said that she was in the passenger seat. So that would mean she is on, the left side of the car. Now, let's go ahead and check the newspaper clipping, too. Alright, late last night, okay, one woman decided to escape, okay, died on the site, okay, like, really a little tired, and I woke up, and then I was still half asleep, I opened the right door, and got out. Well, that's not right, because if this was a European car, she would be on the left side, so that ain't be possible. So let us present this thing. Objection! Objection! Epic finger point! Whatever, Miss Meanie. Do you remember this article? Apparently not. It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Smack, smack, smack. Oh, order in the court. Order. Okay, we get it. You want order. Order, act. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Meanie. That is what Eni said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can be only one answer. There can be only one! I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Well, it was Mimi. We've been told so many times that it was Mimi, so it must have been Mimi. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Meanie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eni Meanie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing on the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Take that! Mimi Meanie. That is your real name. Objection! Oh, well, the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? When she was admitted into the hospital, this witness was suffering severe facial burns. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, they used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Mimi Meanie, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eni Meanie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Meanie? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eni Meanie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meanie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meanie. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Meanie was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about the communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Miss Von Karma? Eek! Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Meanie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Meanie wanted herself to disappear because of this. Take that! That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Meanie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meanie had a car accident, in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Edie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it! I hate it all! I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here. Why did you set a murderous revenge plot into motion? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help you with the plan? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This was preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska Von Karma! I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Eow! Oh! Ah! Ow! 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 And one more for good measure! Ow! That's gotta friggin' hurt. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! 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 There we go. This court is a fraud! A sham! Hey, you are a fraud and a sham because you got pooped. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty! Yay! Finally! Oh, look, they even took Phoenix's sprite out of there. That's pretty funny. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay! Ah, sweet. We won! Ha ha!